In the past 5 months alone, my clients have done over $1 million in revenue generated, and I'm only 19. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down everything I did and that my clients did to generate this number in revenue in 5 months between our done for you offer and our done with you offer. So for context, my name's Connor Jenkins. I run CIJ Media, a consulting and marketing agency where we implement done for you or done with you systems either in meta ads, funnel building, or AI automations. So let's jump into some actual results. We took a roofing business that wasn't running any ads, didn't have any social media presence, and didn't even have a proper lead funnel from 0 to 8K weeks, as you can see from the Stripe screenshot right here. We took an info product from 14K monthly recurring revenue to 34K monthly recurring revenue in 2 months by nailing down that offer, building out a follow-up sequence, and building out a simple meta ads campaign. And then number 3, we took an enterprise roofing client that was doing 6 figures per year to 7 figures by installing AI automations to capture leads properly and nurture them. We built out email sequences to build community around their brand. We did full social media marketing, AI automations, and meta ads as well as a new funnel to make sure everything was captured and everyone was nurtured properly and closed. These are the actual pillars that I'm going to follow. There's only 4 that we're going to get into on how we reached $1 million in revenue. Pillar number 1, paid acquisition. If you're running any sort of business and you're not experimenting at least with meta ads, you are leaving so much revenue on the table. We're getting 24x ROAS campaigns. We're getting 5x ROAS campaigns, 10, 9, 12. All of these campaigns are generating an extremely solid return on any ad spend that our clients put in. And for our done with you clients who we teach and consult on their choices, they're getting even better results because they're in charge. They know exactly what to do and when, and there's no communication breakdown between the agency and the client responding late to results and feedback. Whereas with a consulting client, the client has all of our knowledge instilled in them within 90 days, and we transform the entire business in 90 days. So the client already knows what to do, and they're generating the same results, or even better in some cases, by learning how to build out a funnel, by learning how to do meta ads, by learning how to use AI custom to their specific problems and their specific business. Now, pillar number 2, and that is just the conversion infrastructure. Yes, you can have paid media running, but if your leads and your sales from your paid media are going nowhere, or they're going to a dead end landing page that doesn't teach them anything about the product, doesn't convince them on the product, and doesn't sell them on the product, then you've got a massive hole in your pipeline. So when you're running paid media, you need a solid conversion strategy. Whether or not that is a aesthetic landing page that converts and nurtures leads, an email sequence that again nurtures leads and nurtures sales, because when you're running an e-com brand or an info product or a service business and you're sending emails every single week to prospects, they're going to buy eventually. Everyone has a different buying level and a different trust level. The more emails you send to them, the higher that trust level is going to go up. And before you know it, it's only a matter of time before even the hardest prospects convert when you have the right conversion infrastructure in place. Now that brings me on to pillar number 3 that we use to scale multiple businesses to a collective $1 million in revenue within 5 months of signing them. And that is follow-up processes. Like I said earlier, AI, email sequences, everything like that. It helps especially as well though, if you have that prospect's phone number. Info, e-com, service businesses, blue collar businesses. A phone number can do a lot because sending a text message, sending an email can do a lot of the heavy lifting. But if that person needs that little last nudge over the line, a phone call and a real human to human connection can make the difference. So when you're following up and when you're trying to nurture people, yes, having a full pipeline and educating people and sending lots of volume to them to convince them on your product or service is great. But that last little bit of human connection can mean the ultimate difference. And lastly, pillar number 4, AI automations. We're living in 2026 now. If you're not implementing AI in some way, shape or form within your business, you're going to miss out all right? And our motto at CIJ Media, as corny as it may seem, is beat the future, or at least acclimate to the future. When you install AI, custom built to the certain problems that you're facing within your business, whether it's lead quality, creative volume, ad campaigns, landing page copy, even just the general sales process, the onboarding process, the fulfillment process, it even makes hiring easier. You need to install it personally. I'm even flying to London in a few weeks to go and install a custom-built AI system and funnel into a client's business in Europe. We're going to be filming creatives. We're going to be building out the landing page in person because they're part of our Done With You consulting program. And that's just the links we go to for our clients. We'll actually go to their country from little old Australia all the way to Europe, all the way to the US to help our clients perform at their absolute best. And every time I have a discovery call with a business owner, they say they need more leads, they need more sales, but they're not actually addressing the root problem, which can be their entire conversion strategy, how they're calling leads, how they're following up with sales, how they're following up with missed cards, everything like that. Once you actually implement either AI or a nurture sequence or proper paid creatives into your business, you're going to see a far greater return than just trying to get more volume of low quality prospects or low quality buyers. So to recap, I've done over $1 million in client revenue in the past 5 months at 19 years old, all while traveling, all while not having a massive team, all while not having a massive office, literally just working off of my laptop and my computer depending on the location, and taking on a low volume of clients. We only take on 3 clients every single quarter because we want to ensure that we can give them the best results possible. So we take on a low volume, we build out custom solutions based on their problems and ensure them success, because we know, with everything I know and everything a few of my team members know, that we can give them the best results possible out there in the world. I'm even flying to London next week to install a custom system. We're building out an entire funnel, an AI system, as well as filming a few creatives for one of our consulting clients in person, because that's genuinely how we do it. I like to provide as much value as possible on our clients, and if that means flying across the world to ensure that they generate millions more in revenue, then I will do that. So if that does sound like you, we are completely closed for this quarter, but next quarter you can actually book in a call to apply, and we will see if you're the right fit for this agency. I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to talking to you.